Alright, well, to start off, we're going to start with my terminal tackle box. I've got stuff like, my hooks in here, my weights, my bobbers. The basic stuff that I use when I go catfish fishing. I don't always go bass fishing. So I've got, bobbers. Anything from bobbers to my punching weights, little cone weights, to, let's go with football head jigs. Don't exactly know why these are in here, but I just bought these. Football head jigs. I don't know. Probably going to use them for some swim baits in deep clear water or something like that. That's the plan anyway, but we'll find out. Alright, so yeah, that's my first box. My next box is my basic lure box. All my basic stuff. I've got some big swim baits in here, right here. I've got all my frogs all across the top because I love to frog fish. I've got jigs and swim jigs. I've got MEPS, spinners, poppers. Let's see, jitterbugs. Don't know why those are in there. I've got a buzz bait and some walkers up there, or a spook, some spooks. First things first, I wanted to show you. I got the BBZ swim bait, 4-inch sexy shad color. I think that's an awesome swim bait. So that's probably going to be for some deep water at Three Oaks, something like that. Some nice clear water. I've got tons and tons of frogs. I've got I think this is a live target and a brown pumpkin, or a green pumpkin. Sorry. And I've got a KVD sexy frog for my white frog. If I ever go on an overcast day or anything like that when it's raining. And I think it's a sexy frog color, or stardust or something like that. Then I've got a Spro popper. Nice, big and black. I think I trimmed the skirts a little bit too much there, but it still works. It caught me some big fish last summer. I've got about 3 scum frogs. I have chartreuse. I have black popper. And then I have this white one, white mouse. Never used the mouse. Probably never will. Finally, I've got 3 Slither Ks, which are really awesome frogs. I love using them. I've got the albino white, the bone crackle, and then jet black. My favorite is obviously the jet black. Love using that. Caught a lot of big fish off it. We're going to cut this and go with anything that I have that's new. So what I got new is this Booyah swim jig. Put a nice rage tail grub on there, which I'll show you in a second. And then I've got this Strike King jig with a Pit Boss from Outdoor Advantage on there. I believe this is the new one. It came with in a package that I'll show you guys later. And then finally I got a black and red jig, and I put an Outdoor Advantage Stinger craw on there with the red claws. Alright, that's it for this box. Next we go to my crankbait box. My favorite box, actually. I got a bunch of new stuff in here. First we're going to go with the DT series that I bought. I got the DT10 in, I believe this is blue black herring. This is blue back herring. Yeah, I got this for Christmas. I don't know why. I guess my family thought there's herring in the area. But yeah. Then this one I bought myself. It's the color is old school, but it's a DT16 with a black top and a chartreuse belly with a bit of an orange spot on the front there. Can't wait to use these. I got another one for Christmas too. I got this Pinjack 200 in the hot craw color. I think that's going to be a huge bait for me this year. This dives to 6 feet. So that'll be good for some nice deep water. Then all of my lipless cranks here. You can see first thing I bought a bleeding shad from the Red Eye Lipless Shad KVD. Then I got a silent Rapala, just in case I needed. I think silent is better. I'm a big believer in the silent. I used it a little bit last year, but this is brand new. Then I got a Rapala Sinking in the Fire Tiger because I wanted a bright color, just in case I ever go to another deep clear water. Probably gonna use it in Crystal Lake a lot. But Rapala Sinking, pretty big actually. But in Fire Tiger. Then I got my Cordell Super Spot for $3.19 at Bass Pro Shops in the holographic shad, I believe it is. So and then finally, I've got this Excalibur in Sunrise Craw, which I think is really cool. I think that's gonna be a big one. That's just me though. It's my personal opinion. Next, I got my 2 new jerkbaits. I got this Lucky Craft jerkbait that cost me about $15, $16. And then I got a olive shad or emerald shad in X-Wrap, the X-Wrap. And then finally, I have a bunch of new square bill cranks, because I really like square bills. I love fishing square bills. I've got the 1.5, KVD 1.5 in bluegill color. Then I've got the KVD 2.5 in gizzard shad. I fish Shabbona a lot, so there's a lot of shad in there. So I think this is going to be a big one when I get out on Shabbona. And then, as you saw on my the Abu Garcia, I have a Bandit in the black and chartreuse. If you can see that. Oops, my room is really small. Then I got, finally, I got a bomber, a square bill bomber in a chrome shad, or yeah, chrome shad. That's it for that box. Next is my soft plastic box, and then my bags of soft plastic. So, new this year, I bought some shaky heads, and I hooked it up with a June bug U-tail worm, which I think is awesome. I think that's going to be big. Nice shaky head. I got some Gary Yamamoto in red and black. Some nice Yamasenkos. I think these are going to be really cool. Then I got a bunch of jig head hooks and a bunch of screw-on hooks. Jig heads look like this. I'm probably going to pair them up with these Rage Tail grubs too. Some nice walleye kind of stuff. I never caught a walleye, so hopefully it'll be a big year. I've got some flick shake heads for deep water Senko fishing. And I've got these weighted hooks with a screw on them. So I think those are going to be good too, especially when I use them with the pearl white flukes and the black flukes that I have right here. Those are going to be really good baits, especially in the springtime when they're spawning. Ooh, I love flukes. I love fishing swim baits in the spring. All right, on to my soft plastics, the bags that I have. I've got 3 bags, I believe. Yeah, 3 bags of ODA Boss Frogs. First, I have the black with blue flake. If you can see that, and in the crawfish scent, because ODA has some great scents, and I think they really work well. I used these last year, but I just got these 2 new colors. I've got now black with red. That kind of stuff. And then I've got the chartreuse. 3.5 inches. Gotta love those frogs. I love fishing the soft plastic frogs. I used to use the Bass Pro Shops tournament series, Humpin' Toad, I believe they are. If you've seen my first video, that's what I was using there. But now I'm probably going to be switching over to the Boss Frogs because they just have way better action in the water, on top of the water. Next, obviously, I have Yum Rage Tail Grubs in the F2 Ferocity scent. Then I got these Jack Off Flick Shake worms, 4.8 inches. Really like these worms in Green Pumpkin Candy. And then I got some coffee tubes for smallmouth fishing. So I love to go smallmouth fishing at Three Oaks before, so I'm probably going to be jigging these this year. It's going to be got a lot of new stuff for this year. Then I got KVD Perfect Plastic swim baits with coffee and salt scent. I think these are really cool. They have paddle tails on them, so they're a little bit different than the flukes, and they have a little bit more action, probably for early spring or in the summer fishing deep, that kind of stuff. Then I have some new trailers that I got. I got the Netbait Baby Pocket Craw in the black and blue. As you can see, that's the craw that's actually on my jig for my Powell Endurance that I have hooked up right now. The Powell Endurance. That's the claws for the black and blue jig and everything. Make sure that doesn't hit the ceiling. Very expensive. Finally, I have Power Bait in the Crazy Legs Trigger Craw in the Green Pumpkin color, because I got that other jig that looks more natural, and Green Pumpkin usually looks more natural, so I'm probably gonna, once that Pit Boss breaks or anything like that, I guess, or loses its action in the water, I'm probably gonna switch it up to a Power Bait. And finally, the last thing that I got for the new year was a brand new Rapala scale, digital. It's a lot better than my old one, if you want to see my old one. A little bit different, actually. Just a little bit. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to the new year. It's going to be a huge season this season. I'm hoping to... Oh, one last thing. My new lines that I bought 17-pound P-line fluorocarbon. And I bought Suffix 832 Advanced Superline braid in 30-pound. I don't like anything over 40-pound. I just don't. Plus, this has like the comparability to about 8-pound test. So I mean, it's gonna fly off that STX. Hopefully, get some nice long casts with the frog and the braid. It's going to be a huge season this season. I can't wait. The reason why I did this video, I know I don't have that many followers, but the reason why I did this video is so that I know what I have for the new season, so that I can look back on this video and if I really remember liking anything that I had right at the beginning of the season, but I don't have money to get it until the fall, I can remember what it was and that kind of stuff. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'll try and make some more videos in the future. Thanks, guys.